Yo, what's up guys, Jason's here back with another video. So with the NBA trade deadline over a month from now, I think it's time we'll do another reaction to some potential trade scenarios. So in today's video, we'll be going over 10 Golden State Warriors trade proposals made on TradeNBA.com. I will leave a link in the description so you guys will be able to check that out. As of right now, some of the players that I think the Warriors might trade away include Draymond Green, Kelly Oubre Jr., Kevon Looney, Brad Wanamaker, and Damian Lee. They're either underperforming or overpaid, so I think overall, if the Warriors can pull some trade, it will make the team much better overall, not only in this year but also in the future. So with that being said, let's get started.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match.
Alright, enough talking guys, let's just get right into it. Alright, the first trade we got is with the Celtics. Ooh, we include Steph Curry. So the Warriors will get Carson Edwards, Romeo Langford, Kemba Walker, and 3 first-round picks with 4 second-round picks for Steph Curry. To me, the only problem I have is Kemba Walker's contract because there are 4 years left and each year is about $34.3 million. And I think based on his performance, that's a little bit overpaid. But overall, I think this would definitely help the Warriors a lot because Kemba Walker can play the point guard, Carson Edwards can be the backup, and those, let's say, 7 picks can definitely build the Warriors' future. And I'm pretty sure that the Warriors have like about 3 to 4 first-round picks in the next few years from the Wolves trade, so that would definitely help. But I'm not sure if I want to give away Steph Curry because to me he's the heart of this Warriors team and I think somewhat he's replaceable. But like overall, if I'm a Warriors fan, I would not do this trade, but if I'm not a Warriors fan, I think this trade makes a lot of sense for the Warriors. But I'm not sure the Celtics will give away that much first-round picks. Alright, let's go to the next one. Ooh, it's a 3-team trade. So the Warriors will get Damian Lillard, Robert Covington, and they have to give up Kelly Oubre Jr., Andrew Wiggins, 3 first-round pick and 1 second-round pick. Now, that's a big no already, because Damian Lillard is pretty much ball dominant like Steph Curry, and once Klay Thompson returns, I have no idea how this team will function together. Plus, if we give away both Oubre and Wiggins, we pretty much have no more forward in the team. I know Robert Covington can fit in that role, but he is not as proficient as those other 2 guys. Plus 3 first-round pick, I don't think it's worth it. So this trade to me is the big no. Alright, with the Chicago Bulls. So the Warriors will get Zach LaVine, and we'll give up Kelly Oubre Jr., Kevon Looney, and a first-round pick. Ooh, this trade is pretty interesting to me. Like, the only problem I have is I'm not sure if the Warriors want to give a first-round pick for this. Maybe like 2 second-round pick would be ideal. As of right now, I think Kelly Oubre Jr. is getting back on track, but overall, I can't really like rely on him in the playoffs. And Kevon Looney, the same thing. I think in the past few videos, I've been mentioning that his stats over the past few years was pretty much the same, so there's no major improvement. But for Zach LaVine, I think this year he's averaging about like 27 points, which is career high. So I think he can pretty much fit into that shooting guard / small forward role. So it will be Steph Curry, Zach LaVine, Kelly Oubre Jr., Jerami Grant, James Wiseman. To me, that's a much better lineup. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Ooh, 3-team trade again. It's with the Thunder and the Wizards. So the Warriors will give up Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre Jr., James Wiseman, and 4 first-round picks. In return, they will get Bradley Beal and Al Horford. That's a big no already. Al Horford, overpaid, old, so I think we don't want that kind of player. Bradley Beal, I mean sure, but like when Klay returns, that doesn't really make sense to me. And plus, we're giving away all of our young talent, so pretty much we'll give the entire future team for Bradley Beal and Al Horford. So I think once Steph Curry and Klay Thompson retires, which I think it will be like maybe 6 and 7 years from now, Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre Jr., and James Wiseman will be the big 3 of this team. And with those 4 first-round picks, I don't think is worth the overall value to just get a veteran and a solid player like that. So this trade is a no for me. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's with the Miami Heat. So the Warriors will give Kevon Looney and Draymond Green, and the Warriors will get Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, Kelly Olynyk, Andre Iguodala, 2 first-round pick and 1 second-round pick. Now, it's a yes for me right now. Like I said, Kevon Looney, not really a player that has been improving the past few years. And Draymond Green, first of all, that contract is overpaid, and I think Dejounte's stats is even worse. So I think those two players I'm willing to give away, and the stuff the player will receive. Duncan Robinson, great shooter, young aspect. I think he'll develop into one of the best. Kendrick Nunn, he was undrafted, but he made the all-rookie first team. So yes, I want him, and I think he'll be a great backup for Steph Curry. Kelly Olynyk, veteran player, pretty solid on offense, but defensively, he's alright. And I mean, if we give Kevon Looney, that means like James Wiseman will probably be the only center in the rotation, so Kelly Olynyk can fit into that role again. And Andre Iguodala, yes, that's the player I want. He knows the Warriors system. It's a veteran. The contract is pretty much cost friendly, and he can be a great mentor for all the young players. And 2 first-round pick and a second. I mean, I would definitely take that for this trade. Okay, the next one with the Pelicans. This one's the hot one. So the Warriors will give Kelly Oubre Jr. a first-round pick, and they will get Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart. No, I will not do this trade. I know Lonzo Ball and Josh are a young player. The contract is pretty cheap overall, but the only situation I want to do this trade is to use Kelly Oubre Jr. himself to get Lonzo Ball and maybe like a second-round pick, because I don't think it's worth it to use a first-round pick and a proficient player like Oubre to get 2 role players. So this trade, I have to say no. Let's go to the next one. It's with the Magic. So the Warriors will give Andrew Wiggins, and they will get Nikola Vucevic, and I don't even know who the other player is. That's a yes for me, absolutely. Nikola Vucevic, I think he's a top 5 center in the league, arguably. And Andrew Wiggins, I love his playing style. He's getting better, but the contract he has is kind of overpaid. So I think the only problem I have with this trade is Nikola Vucevic and James Wiseman. I'm not sure if the Warriors are willing to put 2 centers on the court at the same time, because that kind of like limit the Warriors playing style, which is like fast, pushing, stuff like that. So overall for this entire team in the future, I think it's a yes, but as of right now, I'll probably say no. Alright, let's jump to the next one. It's with the Timberwolves and the Thunders. Ooh, so the Warriors will receive Karl-Anthony Towns, to me a top 5 center in the league, and they will give up Kelly Oubre Jr., Kevon Looney, James Wiseman, and Eric Paschal, and 4 first-round pick. No, absolutely no. Pass. This trade makes literally no sense at all. I don't even know why they put this trade up here. I think this trade is a desperate move. So no, I'm not doing this trade. Okay, with the Pistons. Okay, so the Warriors will get Jerami Grant, solid player, and they will give Kelly Oubre Jr., Jordan Poole, 2 second-round pick and a first-round pick. That's a no to me. Jerami Grant, solid player, can shoot, can play defense, but I think I would not give that much draft capital just for him. Maybe if I can just do Oubre and Jordan Poole for Jerami Grant, I would do that. But with those first-round pick, I think the Pistons has to give something more. So I would say no to this trade. All right. Ooh, with the Bucks and the Trailblazers. So the Warriors will get Brook Lopez, and they will give Kelly Oubre Jr. That's a pretty solid trade in my eye. I think on my last video I talked about like the players the Warriors need before the trade deadline, which are big men that can shoot, and big man has veteran experience. So this trade makes perfect sense. Not only it will free up more cap space, as you can see the Warriors will free up $1.6 million, but Brook Lopez can pretty much either, I would say, start or bench, because the only thing that kind of stopped the trade from happening is James Wiseman, because as much as I love him, he's still kind of like a rookie, so he doesn't have that much of experience. So I think if the Warriors put both Wiseman and Lopez on the court together, that might be a small issue, but other than that, this trade makes perfect sense in my eyes. Alright guys, so this wraps up the video. Comment down below the one player that you want the Warriors to trade for. And if you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on social media with all the link in the description down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode.